This is from machinedesign.com. And I just want to break down how this all works with millimeter waves and the new Internet of Things driverless cars, self-driving cars they're calling, automated cars, whatever you want to do. So according to Statista.com, by 2025, there'll be 75 billion devices connected to the Internet of Things. And here's the rollout. We're at 2019. So there's not just 2019. We're seeing a tripling of devices by 2025. So that's in 5-6 years. Tripling. We think we got enough devices now? You ain't seen nothing. The G in 5G means fifth generation. You already know that. 5G promises to introduce faster speeds up to 20 times faster than 4G and 10 to 20 gigabytes per second. Lower latency to be more responsive to device request. 5G will operate using a type of encoding called OFDM and run on frequencies below or above 6 hertz. At higher frequencies, those at 28 gigahertz and 39 gigahertz, their opportunity to use broad swaths of spectrum, create much larger channels at higher speeds. AT&T is launching out 5G across cities. It's out here in Sacramento already. And again, if we're hearing about it, it's already in place. You'll be using 39 gigahertz, da-da-da-da. But what I want to bring you to is the cars themselves. And you can see here's one of the cars right here. They're talking about designs. And then, right there, driverless cars. They're all coming out with them. Ford. You just saw General Motors is laying off a bunch of people, employees, after just working on concessions with their union. They just fired them all. Anyway, so Nissan demonstrated the future of driving to CES visitors through an interactive three-dimensional immersion experience at the display called Invisible to Visible, or I2V. Voice to Skull, V2K. Touchless torture technology is a future technology that helps drivers see the invisible by merging both real and virtual worlds, creating the ultimate connected car experience. Invisible to Visible will support drivers by merging information from sensors outside and inside the vehicle with data from the cloud. This enables the system not only to track the vehicle's immediate surroundings, but also anticipate what's ahead, even showing us behind a building or around the corner. Cellular Vehicle to Everything is developing communication platforms that leverages LTE and the future 5G communications. Vehicle to Everything provides an integrated solution for vehicle to vehicle, vehicle to infrastructure, and vehicle to network using cellular networks. Millimeter waves, folks. 5G Automotive Association, a global cross-industry organization of companies from automotive technology and telecommunications, working together to develop end-to-end solutions for mobility and transportation services. It was first created in 2016. Here's another driverless car. You just hop in. Hey, take you right to a FEMA camp. Jump in. We'll lock the doors. You'll have no choice. Hey, it's convenience. Let's do it. Okay, so the Vision Urbanitech Mercedes-Benz is developing. The architecture is a Vision Urbanitech ensures continual route adaptation using real-time traffic information. According to 5GAA, CV2X technology is set to revolutionize the mobility ecosystem and the way drivers interact. Samsung's Harman demonstrated their ability scalable with 5G telematics. Vienna and Bosch showcased their jointly developed all-in-one central control unit for V2X data management and communication to move massive amounts of data from and between vehicles. Qualcomm has been working on 5G technology for years and claims to have determined how to manage sub-6 gigahertz and higher millimeter wave wireless signals. At the Society of Automotive Engineers Connect-to-Car conference session, Qualcomm drove the discussion with the support of major manufacturers Audi, Ducati, and Ford. Ford announced that in 2022, all U.S. models will be CV2X enabled by 2022. And here's another car right here. They're showing it, making it the coolest thing. You just get in and it drives you, blah, blah, blah. So the future of 5G networks. For the Internet of Data age, 5G and artificial intelligence will be the key to power the next age of consumer technology. We're seeing the first commercial developments of 5G in the U.S., South Korea, and China. And we'll get to South Korea in a second here. Countries need spectrum, and the fullest expression of 5G operates low, mid, and high band. The higher band, either 28 or 39 gigahertz, being used by telecommunications is known as millimeter wave, 28 to 39 gigahertz, and that is the new hot topic within the 5G spectrum. The way 5G is structured across these bands, it's going to take different antennas and transceivers. You'll have very small cells, steerable antennas, and beam forming, which all relates to millimeter wave. CTA believes that 5G mobile device production will increase quickly over the next 6 years. Where there are a limited number of 5G handsets for deployment this year, there'll be a drastic increase by 2020. 2021, 40% of all smartphones and wire devices will be 5G. 2022, the number jumps to 74%. By 2025, the market will reach 100% saturation of 5G. And also this pairs with geoengineering, folks. The whole scalar wave technology in the skies they're using is going to be pairing with us to keep us in a very sickly, very controlled environment. And here's their pods and whatnot. So you can see this whole technology is very advanced, very sophisticated, and these millimeter waves, they're also putting cables under the ground. So this is why they're clearing all the trees, because they have to have high, super high millimeter wave communications direct without any interference whatsoever. Let's move on to Korea. As I said before, the 5G is connected to the geoengineering that's going on in the skies. It's getting more intense. Everybody's seeing it around the world. But last week, South Korea launches the first fully fledged 5G mobile network on Friday. And what happens on Friday? South Korea wildfires, deadly blaze, declare an emergency the same day they launch the 5G. Coinky dinky? Let's take a look. So here you can see some pictures. Let me get this up here of what happened in Korea the other day. South Korea, same kind of event, folks. It had to be due. Directed energy weapons. Look at this. See this on the news anywhere about South Korea? Do you? Do you? Again, thanks to the magnificent research and reporting of Anthony Haywood, we have this information here. But folks, this is what they're doing. 5G, geoengineering, and us. It's just all over the world. The world is under attack.